If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is the political party of the president now? Democratic Party. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Joe Biden. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? Kamala Harris. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the capital of your state? Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who is the governor of your state now? Name your U.S. representative. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What are two cabinet-level positions? Attorney General. Vice President. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who vetoes bills? The President.